I'm Josh here, bringing you my deck Dark World profile. This is actually the deck that me and my friends got together. 8-person tournament, 4 matches because it lasted about 4 hours. It was at my friend Adam's 18th birthday party. I went 4-0, won the whole thing. I made 2 people scoop. Deck's really good. It's the budget deck with just drag downs in it, basically. But check out my mat. I love this mat so much. I got it from this guy, DJ. He calls himself DJ Pikachu. It's a shooting star mat. I got it from him for $25. I believe his YouTube name is Doom0850. Pretty good channel. I like a lot of his binders. I've gotten a lot of stuff from him. He's really good about it. He also makes tokens. He made me these 2 Jigglypuff tokens. Jigglypuff is shit. I'm just gonna say that. He made me these 2. 1 token for 2. No, 1 token for 3. 2 for $5. So it's $1 off. After $10 of a purchase, you get 10% off on anything you get from him. So he's pretty good. Not too bad. Oh, and this is he said it was like sticker paper. It's not like you can just print these. You can print them out from the printer, but it doesn't look as nice as these do. He can do a lot of stuff. He's really good with Photoshop. I'll put his channel in the sidebar. Oh, and if you guys didn't know, I am Mr. Alex McCown's. That's his YouTube channel. I am his partner. I'm Josh. I had the Fabled deck profile not too long ago, maybe over the summer. But let's get into this deck. Triple Grapha. Grapha is retarded. I love Grapha, but he's retarded. He's the big boss monster of the deck. When it's discarded by card effect, destroy 1 card my opponent controls. Cool. It's a really great effect. When you discard my opponent's card effect, I get the first effect, which destroys something on his side of the field, and I get to select 1 card in his hand. If it's a monster, I special summon it to my side of the field if it can be special summoned. And then I can bounce back any Dark World besides him and special summon from the graveyard. 27 attack, 18 defense, 3k when you have Gates on the field. Really broken card. I summoned him 3 times. I summoned all 3 of them first turn and made my opponent scoop. So that's really good. It shows you how much this deck can consist of. It's really good. I love this deck. It's really good. Triple Snow. This is your searcher of the deck. She searches the deck out, adds any Dark World to your hand, discard by card effect, search any Dark World, discard by opponent's card effect, reborn something from the graveyard, and you get your search. She's really good. She's pretty broken. She hits 2k with Gates on the field. Brow. Brow is really good. He he's the draw power. Draw 1 for discard, draw 2 for opponent's discard effect. He hits 1700. He's a level 3 fiend, so you can search him out as Tour Guide, but I don't play Tour Guides because I don't have 500 for a playset. I'm not a virgin. Just gonna throw that out there. Next we played Double Clurry. This card won me against Sam's. Really late match. I had 28 left. My opponent had 47. And his effect is when he's discarded by a card effect, so summon to your opponent's side of the field. His effect activates then, which makes me discard 1 card from my hand. So it's a pretty confusing effect. I discard him, so I summon from my opponent's side of the field. Its effect activates, making me discard 1 card, so I get the second effect also. Drop Snow. This is what I actually did. I dropped Snow with him after I had a Dark Hold. Dark Hold, Dealings, drop Cerulea's effect. Discard Snow's effect, reborn Hisuian in face of defense. Then I just bounce back for Graphas like crazy. It's a really good card. It's pretty underrated. I think every Dark World player should play it. It's really good. 1 Silva. This card is really good. Drop his Clurry. Send 2 cards from your opponent's hand to the bottom of their deck. They get to pick it. 23 attack hits 26, so I can activate Eradicating Epidemic Virus, and I can also Deck Dev it. And those cards destroy decks. It's really, really good. When he's discarded, special summon him. He's pretty amazing. He's just the mini boss of the deck. He stands there. It's like he's Grapha's bitch. You know, It's just, that's just how it is. Gold would be on the other side if gold was good, but I don't like gold at all. So, play one beige, I might play two, but this is just the exact, this is the deck that I played. I just wanted to share it. Mr. Alex McCown was supposed to take a video of it, but he had to go home because it was getting too late. Fact is, when you discard it, special summon them. It's really easy. We'll discard it by a card effect. Doesn't matter. Special summon him, rape faces with it. Just really spammable. He gets me triple Grapha really quickly. Next we play a really broken card in this deck, actually. I didn't think too high of it at first, but it's Trance Archfiend. Level 4 Fiend, 15 attack. It can be bottomless, but you can call priority on its effect. I think you can. Once per turn, you can discard one Fiend-type monster, and this card gains 500 attack until the end phase. When this card you control is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished Dark monsters, which could be anything I banished with Gates, and add that target to your hand. He didn't see a lot of play, but he did stop me from losing game. I banished Fader with Gates, discarded Grapha, destroyed something on the field. With Gates, he has 2,300 if I use his effect. I ran over his my opponent's Cyber Dragon. He Mirror Force, I got Battle Fader back. He summoned a field full of monsters. Battle Fader. He's really good. I don't know. I love him. I'm not going to play through, though. One Morphing Jar. This card isn't played in a lot of Dark World decks, but I like it. You know, refresh my hand. If, he almost lost me a game, though, because I hate opening with him. I think it's the worst thing in the world. I opened with him, Double Gates, Warning, Reborn, and Heavy, I think. Only monster, I set everything. It says 1 Gates, my opponent Darkhold. So I had to top deck the shit out of the deck, but I did beat him because it was final match. He's good. Battle Fader. He stops attacks. He's really good. I can banish him, discard him, anything. He's really good. That's it. Spells, we have just your basic staples: Reborn, Hole, Heavy, Foolish to drop Grapha, Book to stop a lot of my opponent's monsters' effects or to stop them from synchroing. Next we got 1 MST. I didn't decide to play 2 because Grapha is its own better version of an MST that just destroys everything my opponent controls. But I did side in 1 MST. I swapped Book out for it. It helped me a lot. Card destruction. Kind of really basic if you're playing with a Dark World deck. You know, you get their effects off of it. It's pretty good. Triple dealings. Both players draw 1 and discard 1. So I like that. Draw it down to the grave. Both players look at each other's hands, select 1 card and discard it. So I plus off of that. It's a really good card. I dropped Gores. I dropped Fader, Tragodia, Envoy, Chaos Sorg. I dropped Kagamusha for the win. It's just a really good card. That's why it's an $8 common. Last time I checked, I like it a lot. 3 Gates of the Underworld or the Dark World. This speeds the deck up so much. Banish 1 Fiend from your graveyard, discard 1 Fiend, and then draw 1 card. Really fucking broken. You don't need to play Terraforming in this deck because Snow can add it to your hand by itself. It's just really good. Trap lineup, I think we have like 8 traps, and that's triple Reckless. This card is really good. Every once in a while when I'm about to, I'll have like 1,000, or no, I had 500 left. This happened at the tournament. Flip double Reckless, draw into a Battle Fader Fade, Battle Fade, and then top deck for beige, or no, I can't top deck because I activated that. With the cards in my hand, Gates, beige, draw 1, I drew Snow, I have another Gates in my hand, just start going off, and I summon triple Grapha and win the game. Reckless is good. After you activate it, draw 2 cards, you skip your next 2 draw phases. Pretty broken. And its effect doesn't stack up if you use it on the same turn. The Warning Brigade, or the Solemn Brigade. These stopped Valhalla's because I played Dark Lords. These also stopped Rekindlings, and it stopped the Xians that I was going up against. This just stopped basically just Heavy Storm. Heavy Storm did hurt the deck a lot. Not too much, though. It only hurt when I had no cards in my hand, and I ran through my deck really quickly. This deck Start off with a decent hand. You can just go into anything. You can thin your deck out by maybe 24 cards, and it's going to give a really good estimation of about 24 cards. And Tripograph on field. These cards together, Rape Faces. Deck Devastation Virus. Tribute one dark monster with 2,000 or more attack. Check your opponent's hands and all monsters they control and all cards they draw until the third turn after this card's activation. Destroy all monsters 15 attack or less. Really good. Tribute anything while I have gates on the field. My opponent loses. This stopped Sam's. And it stopped the TG Stun deck I played at the last matchup. It was I won the first game, he won the second game. This card made him. I had this card in effect, which is I'll say that in about a minute. Flip this, tribute to my Silva because he tried to bottomless it. I tribute the Silva, check his hand and everything he has on the field, destroy all of his TGs and stuff, and he did get the searches, but it was useless because they all went to the graveyard at the end. The only thing he could grab was Rush Rhinos, but those were all in the grave, so I thought it was really funny. He scooped. I won 4-0, what can you say? Eradicating Epidemic Virus, really good card. Should be Graphas or Silvas. Silva when you have gates on the field. But should be one dark monster with 2,500 attack or more. And choose spell cards or trap cards. Check your opponent's hand and all spells and traps they control, and all cards they draw until the third turn after this card's activation. Destroy all the cards of the chosen card type. Well, since playing TG Stun, he played maybe 20 traps, 8 spells, and he played 14 monsters, I guess? Does it sound about right? No. Played 10 spells, 20 traps, 10 monsters. I don't even know. Forget it. Cold Traps, destroyed everything on his field. He didn't have Starlight, so he couldn't do anything. I laughed. I had that in effect. Then I summoned my Silva. He tried bottomlessing it, I think? No. He tried doing something with it, and I just deck dev'd, and it was really good. I laughed pretty hard. Really good. Alright, I'll show you the extra deck now. It's a pretty long video. There is no real extra deck because, as you can see, I don't play Ravens. It's more of a budget deck, but I did summon some stuff. I think I have the only extra deck that can summon this card. I'll show you in a minute. Decisive Armor. Didn't go into him. Lawful Fighter. Didn't go into him. Drill Warrior. Went into him one time. Went into him one time. Went into him one time. Didn't go into him. Didn't go into Stardust. I just had Stardust in there because of my side deck. Junk Destroyer. I think I have the only Dark World deck that can summon this card. Which is really funny because no one saw it coming because I brought... This is, I actually have plants, quick draw plants. And I was like, you know what? Because I told everyone I was going to play the tournament, so I surprised them with this deck. Brought this extra deck, showed everyone it. Thought I was going to play quick plants. Surprised them with this. Grapha stole me quick draw Synchron, summon Brow, go to destroy their field, and I won games with this. For no reason. It's stupid. This is a stupid extra deck. Oh my god, I can't tell you how funny it was winning with this card. Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. There was Karakuris, but I didn't face them. In the side deck, there are two Cyber Dragons, but I actually took those out, and I'm playing them in my Rainbow Gate. So just remember that. That's side deck, nothing too important. Then you got, the Jigglypuff tokens. Yeah, they're really sexy. Side deck, 1 Silva. You guys know what he does. Double Puppet Plant, because I did use this to steal Envoy, Chaos, Sork, and Shien. Really good. Double Vanity Fiend, 1 Tribute, neither player can special summon monsters. Pretty good. 24 attack, 12 defense. MST was really good. 1 Mind Crush, I didn't need it too much. I'm really good at Mind Crushing against Rekindling, Gores, and BLS. That's about it. Then I played Double Compulse, 1 Starlight. It was pretty good. That was the deck. That was the whole. That was just a side deck. You have everything. Deck is 40 cards. Side deck is 10, 15. I don't know. You guys can count, or I'll put it in the thing. But you guys like this? My first video. I'll be uploading a binder soon because I do have a binder. And tell me what you guys think. All right, bye.